Hi everyone, in this video I'll show you how to connect the Power BI MCP server to Claude Desktop step by step. This allows Claude to directly interact with your Power BI semantic model, which is the structured business data model inside Power BI. So instead of manually copying DAX, which is Power BI formula language or model information, Claude can actually understand your Power BI file and help you generate measures, analyze tables, organize folders, and much more. So let's get started. So in this video, we will be using this document, which is a quick, easy step-by-step guide to connect the Power BI MCP server to Cloud Desktop. I'll be attaching the link of this document below this video so that you can get it for your future reference. So before we begin, make sure you have these three things installed on your PC. First, Power BI Desktop, with any .pbix file already open, or we can open that later if not now. Second, Claude Desktop installed on Windows. Third, the Visual Studio Code, since the MCP server extension runs through VS Code. Once you have these ready, we can move on to the installation process. So here's the step one: install the Power BI Modeling MCP extension. So we will first open our Visual Studio Code, and now we need to go to the extensions panel on the left side, or we can simply press Ctrl Shift X. And then in the search bar, we need to type Power BI Modeling MCP. So normally you should see the extension published by the Microsoft in the very beginning, and now we can directly click install from here. So this extension acts as the bridge between Claude Desktop and your Power BI desktop. Once the installation finishes, we'll locate the MCP server executable file. So installation is done now. So our second step would be locating the MCP server path. So for this, now we need to define the actual MCP server executable path. Open Windows. So we need to press Windows and R button for this using our keyboard. Then we just need to copy this address, and then we can paste it on the Windows R panel. Then paste. Yep, and then press enter. So inside the extensions folder, we need to find a folder which says analysis services.power BI modeling -mcp, which is here. So after opening that file, we need to find the server folder, then open the server folder. So inside you will find the executable file called Power BI modeling mcp.exe, which is this one. So now we need to copy the full path for this executable file, and we can store anywhere on the notepad. Yeah. For example, your path may look something like this. And very important thing here, for the JSON configuration file later, we must replace every single backslashes with double backslashes. For example, we'll start from here. The last one. And after that, write the file name. Choose this. Just copy and paste from here. That's it. So next, it will be our step 3. So now we need to configure Claude Desktop. We will now connect our Claude Desktop to MCP server. So first we need to open our Claude Desktop, and then from here we need to go to the settings. Which is here, and then In settings, you will find a developer section. Here. And then just click edit config. This will open the folder which contains a file called Claude underscore desktop underscore config.json. Yeah, it will be pre-selected. So just try to open this file using any text editor. Let's say Notepad. So now inside the JSON file, we will be copy pasting the thing which is written in step 3. Here we go. So this is a thing we need to copy and just paste it after putting comma under this. Now paste the file path which you have copied before on your system. This one, and just paste it here. This should direct to the executable file which we seen before. So what you need to do here is, just so that we don't get any error, just open the parenthesis here, try to delete that, close one more parenthesis at the bottom. So now just save the file, Control S, and then that should be fine. So now let's go to step 4, which is very must and important step. We need to restart our PC and need to verify. So just press Alt F4. After restarting, we'll get back to you. So guys, now when you open your Claude Desktop, you will be getting an error prompt which we made in our JSON file. We need to delete this parenthesis so that our code will be aligned with no error. So, and now try to verify your Claude Desktop by opening the Claude and pressing the plus icon here. And in the connectors, you will be able to see Power BI Modeling MCP and the MCP connector. If not, try restarting the system PC again. So this confirms the Power BI MCP server is successfully connected. Now let's try our first test prompt. Let's test the connection. So inside the Claude Desktop, just try to type this prompt, connect to the open Power BI. Just make sure you have opened your .pbix file on your Power BI desktop file, and list all the, first we'll just try to connect the file. And here it goes, searching. Yep, it found one and it's connecting. Yep, it's connected. Here's a summary of it. Here's a summary of it. Found one file, and let's try to list the file tables in my model. Let's why? Let's allow it. Would you like to explore the columns? But yeah, it listed the 2 tables. This means it is successfully connected to our Power BI desktop. So yeah, that's it. Your Power BI MCP server is now connected to Claude Desktop. You can now use Claude as an AI Copilot directly inside your Power BI workflow for DAX generation, semantic model analysis, documentation, and much more things. So it made it really easy without doing the manual work. So thanks again. Thanks for watching this, and we'll see you in our next video. Thank you.